Here we go. Make sure that I'm in focus. My camera's been acting a little funky lately, but it is Monday morning and I am getting ready. All right, just give me a second. I'm trying to get all my things together. This is what happens when you're unprepared and you're trying to vlog at the same time. But this morning, getting ready for PT. Just let the dog out. Let's make it happen. On Mondays in the armies, we like to run. Me personally, if it was my decision, I would start my week out with sprints, but you know, it's always a good way to start out that Monday PT session with a decent long run. Right now it is below 0 degrees. As soon as my vehicle warms up, I'm going to show you exactly the temperature right now so you can see what kind of weather we deal with in Alaska. And to be honest, it's pretty warm for Alaska in January. You know, for those of you at home watching right now, you might say when you see the temperature, yeah, what are you talking about, Lieutenant Cade? It is not warm at all. It's freezing, actually below freezing, well below freezing. But when you live up here for a while, you get used to the weather a little bit. I tolerate it. I don't love it, but today is technically a warm day for Fairbanks standards. Alright, so everything I do on this channel is authentic, and if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know that everything I do on this channel is real, right? So you just saw the temperature in my car. It's -7 degrees outside, but we're up here in Alaska, and that's just the nature of the beast. Today is not too cold. We're still going to do PT. We're still going to do a long run. In the wintertime, like when it's below 0, typically our long runs don't exceed 4 miles. So today we're going on between a 3 and 4 mile run. And on Mondays, I'm always turned up because it's the first day of the week. I like to get after it with my soldiers. My soldiers know when I walk into the company, like, I'm gonna be turned up on Mondays. That's just how it is. I'm excited to do PT every single day, but especially on Mondays when we get after it. We got a lot of new soldiers as well that today is gonna be their first time running in negative temperatures. So it's the coldest that they've ever ran in. But whenever I get a new soldier, I'm like, hey, we're going on a long run in the cold, because you need to get used to this weather up here, because we do PT outside in Alaska in the wintertime. It doesn't matter, it's year round. This is the coldest duty station in the Army. So if we can do PT up here at, you know, -20 degrees, then you can do PT back home at 40 degrees, right? So it's not too unbearable. I mean, it does get cold, I'm not gonna lie, but you have a lot of protective gear, right? So we're wearing our full winters. We have gloves on. You can wear your inner layer gloves as well, which basically is like your base layer glove. The thin gloves, and you put them underneath your gloves, so it keeps your hands a lot warmer. We also wear our balaclavas, which a lot of soldiers will wear whenever they're running. I'm not wearing mine right now, but I'll show you what that looks like. The coldest that I've ever done PT up here was like at -36 degrees, and like we still do PT outside, right? So you know, typically whenever it's less than -25 degrees, you really have to wear protective layers, right? We're typically not in winter PTs. It's not really gonna happen. We like going on ruck marches on Thursdays. It's like Arctic Day. So on Thursdays, all the units out here are doing like rucks or cool Arctic stuff, you know, and it's really cool just being able to watch them do, you know, fun things on Thursdays for PT. But you know, on run days like Mondays and Wednesdays and even some Fridays, we're out here running. You know, as long as it's not -25 degrees, you're gonna be out here doing, you know, some kind of run. We're not gonna keep you out here the entire time. You're not doing the prep drill and stuff outside, of course, at negative temperatures. But when it's time to run, you're gonna go out here and run. And today, typically, it really is a warm day, especially compared to last year. Last year was, I mean, it was freezing, right? It was like below -20 degrees for like a really long time, right? So -7 degrees is not that bad. So whenever it warms up to like 10 or 15 degrees, like you'll see some folks out here wearing shorts when they're doing like their PT shorts when they're out here running. And like, you know, it's crazy. I don't do that, but you know, folks do that just because, like, going from -20 degrees to 20 degrees, that's a 40-degree difference. So your body, like, it gets used to it. Like, you'll be surprised how quickly your body gets used to things. I'm from Georgia, grew up in the South all my life, and when I came up here and it was -30 degrees, it was crazy. I was not used to that. It was not cool by any means at first, but it's something that you get used to. So whenever you're coming up here in Alaska, be prepared to do PT outside. There are different buildings authorized, like Hangar 1, where you can like practice with the ACFT during PT, but it's the only building that we have currently on post. So all the units are trying to reserve it, right, to get prepared for the ACFT. So chances are you're not going to be doing PT in there a lot, because again, there's everyone here on Wainwright trying to book that same building, and the chances of you being able to reserve it for PT is it's slim picking. So get used to being able to do PT outside on muscle failure days like Tuesdays, and some Thursdays. You might be doing PT inside. Well, we do PT inside, so you'll do like your push-ups, sit-ups, and water jug carries. Whatever you do inside, what your unit is going to have you doing, it's going to be indoor things. Mondays and Wednesdays are the days you're typically only going to be doing run days up here, so this is something to get used to. And look, I'm wearing my full winters right now. I do have silks on underneath my winters, which helps keeps you a little bit warmer, but other than that, we're still going to get it in. PT is just like anywhere else in the Army. You're still going to come up here, you're still going to get after it, and we're still going to, get to the money. For everything I do on this channel is authentic. I could have easily shot this video inside, but I wanted to give you a taste of what it's like being out here at -7 degrees. I actually shot this video twice, because the first time I didn't like it, so I'm shooting it again back to back. So I've been out here for about 20 minutes shooting this video. So I'm starting to get kind of cold, but I'm about to go ahead into the company so we can get at the PT this morning. I'm Alvin the Director, and I'm out.